So you're pretty sure you're a system, and you've been trying to get communication with your other alters or parts going, but they aren't answering, and you're wondering what's going on. I can think of 6 primary possible reasons that your system isn't communicating with you. The first is probably the least likely reason. A system manager or gatekeeper may not be allowing communication between you and the rest of the system. This is likely because the system manager is concerned that you wouldn't be able to do your job as an everyday life part if you learned more about your system. They may fear you would learn about the traumatic memories and be too traumatized yourself to do your job, leaving the system with a big problem. Secondly, in some cases, the amnesic barrier is still present when you're fronting, but absent when you aren't fronting. In these cases, you are able to interact with the other system members as long as you aren't fronting. When you front, though, your ability to communicate with them disappears. Your memories and knowledge of them are also inaccessible to you while you're fronting, but return to you once you're back inside. Another possible reason your system may not interact with you is, oddly enough, that they don't know you're there. As I've talked about before, the trauma holding parts are generally located in the right brain while you are in the left. That's one obstacle that has to be overcome by developing enough connections in order to communicate. A second potential contributing factor is that the trauma holding parts are usually trapped in trauma time, especially early in recovery. They are largely unaware of the present, and you, as an adult everyday life part, are very much a part of the present. A fourth reason your system may not be interacting with you is by their choice. That is, they are fully aware that you are there and wanting to communicate, but they're choosing to ignore you or not respond to you. But why would they do that? Most likely, it's because they're angry at you. Remember just a minute ago, I talked about how trauma holding parts are usually stuck in trauma time? They believe it is still the time of your childhood when they, and you, were abused. They don't realize that you were a child then too. They see you as the adult you are now, and they wonder why you didn't protect them at the time of the abuse. They don't understand you couldn't, and they may be angry that you didn't. Reason 5 that your system may not be communicating with you is that they don't trust you. They may not be entirely sure who you are. Remember, they're stuck in trauma time. But they do remember how many people have let them down in life. They were likely promised many things that never happened and let down by many people. And they may expect the same from you. Why should they put any effort into communicating with someone who, they believe, is just going to betray them the way others have? And finally, it's possible that your system is attempting to communicate with you, but not the way you expect or are looking for. You may be expecting words, either in your head or on paper, and when you don't get that, you assume they aren't communicating with you. But they may be communicating to you in other ways, such as through your emotions, body sensations, urges, memories, dreams, and other means. I hope this was helpful and gives you some ideas of what you might do differently or try next. If you would like this video or leave comments, it would help me to get this content out to other people who need it, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.